Hello everyone, this is DJ Dimaliuat and welcome to Project Six Figures. And for this episode, we have again Mr. Julian Pineda. And dati na natin siyang guest dito. He shared his story on how he became financially free before age 30. Kung hindi mo pa napanood yun, I suggest you watch that video. Don't worry, I will put in the description of this video yung link dun sa interview niya nung sa first time na yon. He shared his secrets, his habits at what he's doing, and a lot of different concepts. And this is one of the most shared and viewed videos that we had in this in this project. And for now, he'll be sharing about investments naman, the different categories of investments, and what are some of the things that we need to learn about this. Diba? So, and of course, just for you, so lalo na kung hindi mo pa siya kilala, we will ask him some questions for him to share about his background. So, Julian, can you share ano yung mga investments na ginagawa mo and kailan ka nagsimula? Sige, go Julian, share it with us.
Sige, I started investing since I was 19 years old.
Wow.
Kasi dun sa medyo napaaga kasi dun sa backstory ko, yun pala, for those who haven't watched it, you can probably watch the previous episode. This is actually a sequel na, no?
Oh.
And then I shared there my secrets, and then yung what I call the building of wealth, no? So there are 4 categories, starting with the wealth creation, wealth expansion, wealth protection, and wealth succession. So yung wealth creation, shinare ko dun sa previous video. This one naman, we will be talking about wealth expansion. Nice. So paano ko naman siya naisip is because I started off as, yun nga, wealth creation talagang kayod marino talaga ako. As in, super pagod, no? I usually work 16 hours a day before, ha?
Wow, grabe.
Wala pa yung commute time. Oo. Kasi talagang gusto kong kumita. So, okay naman siya. Nakatulong siya for me to reach the project 6 figures, no? However, dun ko na-realize, it's not sustainable.
True.
Kasi it's always man at work, diba? It's, people will call it man at work or active income. But it's not sustainable kasi, syempre, napapagod din tayo physically, diba? Napapagod, naburn out, at kailangan din natin magpahinga. And then dun ko na-realize na, baka naman may other way. And then I encountered yung book ni Robert Kiyosaki, yung Cash Flow Quadrant. And then doon ko na-realize may mga quadrants pala. And then merong I quadrant, which is the investor. Sabi ko, ano ba yung investor quadrant? And then in-explore ko siya. And then doon ko na-realize, maganda pala siya. Kasi yung investor quadrant, it's not active income anymore. It's passive income.
Yeah.
It means hindi na yung man at work, ito na yung money at work. And sa definition nila, nakakatuwa kasi sabi nga, maganda na yung money works for us. It is not us working for money. Because when money works for us, yung money kasi hindi napapagod, hindi siya nanganganak, hindi siya nade-depress, di ba? So, dun ko na-realize yun. And medyo napaaga lang yung sa akin kasi nga, as I shared in the previous video, I was a former working student. So, I needed to make ends meet. Hindi kasya yung kinikita ko. Kailangan ko mag-reinvest para kumita. And then after nun, tinuloy-tuloy ko na lang. Ganun siya.
Galing. What was the first investment at age 19? I'm curious.
Okay. So yung personal one, so dalawa yung favorite ko na investments. The first one, or my bias talaga, is really the stock market.
Okay.
Kasi nung natutunan ko siya, medyo maganda siya. And I realized, maganda siya in the sense na even if we do not understand it, most of the money, I would say siguro 70% of an economy's money is invested in the stock market.
Yeah.
Diba? Because lahat, diba, when we kunwari ngayon pa lang, so meron tayong aircon, meron tayong ilaw, these are all in the Philippines, Meralco yan, diba? And which is with the stock market, including the mother company, which is the MVP Group, diba? Lines naman natin in terms of connection, diba? Utilities, lahat, diba? Internet, lahat. So kahit di natin naiintindihan, most of the money is invested in the stock
talaga,
market. So,
the big companies are there.
So sabi ko, yes, diba? The big guns are there. So sabi ko, intindihin ko na rin. Nandun na eh.
Yeah.
So yun. So isa yun sa mga personal favorites ko.
Okay. So when you were a student or a working student, you started already investing in the stock market. Wow, Yeah. Galing. Yeah. Who taught you that? Kasi how I wish when I was a student, may nagturo na rin sa akin. Pero wala eh. So who taught you that or how did you learn about it?
Yung first mentor talaga that opened up my mind was Robert Kiyosaki. Doon ko talaga
Okay.
na-enter na nagkaroon ako ng aha moment,
Okay.
kumbaga.
Ng
Pero yung
interest din. Yeah.
totoong yes, pero yung totoong mentor talaga, actually yun nga wala eh. Kaya yung growth ko
Okay.
medyo mabagal talaga. Kasi wala
Okay.
akong ginawa nun kung hindi mag-aral. So, yun yung naging difference. Kaya 16 hours ako nag-work kasi kasama doon yung aral eh. Kasi yung
Okay. Yeah.
talagang from
Yeah.
scratch, ito yung mga wala talaga ako halos kaibigan, wala akong matanong eh, 'di ba? Wala
Oo.
akong oras mag-party, 'di ba? Ganun. So, yun. So medyo wala akong mentor, pero I suggest for the viewers who's watching, get a mentor. Not just in the
Tama.
stock market, get a mentor in anything, in
Tama.
business, actually in life, in health, in fitness, get a mentor.
Tama.
Yun lang yung kulang talaga sa akin. At saka at
When
that
you
time
started, yeah.
tsaka hindi ko
Cannot
kasi
afford.
afford.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pero may mga free mentors naman, di ba, who are willing to work. But, believe ako sa'yo kasi you really
Mhm.
went out there and studied and learned. Di ba?
Mhm.
You looked for answers, you searched for answers eh. Yes, nakabasa ka ng libro, but some people, after reading, they stop in just reading eh. Di ba? But you search for answers and definitely you at least started to invest, di ba? To take action. So, ngayon nandito tayo to talk about the different categories of investment, di ba? Nabanggit mo na yung 4 kanina. So, can you
Yes.
run through with us ulit again yung 4 categories na yun?
Okay. So yung sa akin, personally I would classify these categories, dalawa lang siya. For me
Okay.
merong tinatawag na personal or yung do it yourself at saka
Okay.
merong isang managed fund. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
And why I like talking about investments is because I would share this quote na naisip ko. Naisip ko na business is not for everyone, but investments can be. 'Di ba?
Okay.
Kasi business kasi it entails so much energy,
That's
passion,
true. That's true.
leadership, iba-iba yung laro, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Ito investments medyo passive
Tama.
lang eh,
Tama.
'di ba?
Dealing with
So,
people, ang hirap, di ba? Tama.
ang
Yun nga, yung
hirap.
tao, yun yung na-experience ko over the years. Yung tao napapagod, nagsasawa, di ba? Nagbabago isip, ganon. So, ang hirap
Yes.
magpatakbo ng business. But yeah, investments, yun nga, money don't, yun nga, yung sinabi mo, hindi napapagod, hindi na anak, ganyan. So, ayun.
Yes.
Basta pera lang siya and it works continuously 24/7. Ganon. So,
Yes, yes.
you're telling us na yun nga, may 2 types. Do it yourself, meaning you learn it all and then you apply it on yourself, or managed fund, which is someone managing for you. So, can you talk more
Yes.
about those 2 things?
Sige. So for me, the personal investment or the do it yourself, marami yan eh. So let's say forex trading is one, or sige, let's talk about stock market since siguro most of the viewers are
Yeah.
interested in that, no. So for the stock market, ito disclaimer, medyo technical lang onte, but if you wanna learn, ito yung mga tips, 'di ba? So
Yeah.
in the stock market, I believe, in my personal opinion, there are three parameters or three
Okay.
disciplines. Okay. The
Okay.
first one is the fundamentals or the
Okay.
fundamental analysis. The second one is the technical analysis. And the third one is what I would call the behavioral analysis.
Okay.
So ano tong mga factors na to, no? So kunwari, number one is fundamentals. Fundamentals, ito yung kailangan natin aralin, yung nitty-gritty ng isang company. Sino ba yung mga nagpapatakbo? Katiwa-tiwala ba silang tao? What is the vision moving forward? Ano yung mga plans, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Financial statements, 'di ba? Ano yung NPV,
Yeah.
IRR, PE ratio,
Yung
medyo
mga
medyo
ganyan.
tips na 'yun
Yeah. Yeah.
medyo yun
Yeah.
yung hinanap ko eh.
Uh,
Liquidity, net worth, yan, yan.
yeah. Yeah.
When
Yeah.
it comes to trading, opposite pole naman siya. Yung trading naman, we are looking at the charts, the graphs, the
Yeah.
candles, the patterns. So total opposite siya, no? And it also applies sa mga forex, ganyan din siya technical.
Yeah.
Now the third one is what I would call behavioral. Yung behavioral, I would look at it as parang let's say meron tayong plano. Okay. Pero let's say, sige, intermittent fasting or kumari, naka-diet tayo, di ba? Pero
Okay.
bigla tayo may bumisita sa bahay, di ba?
Okay.
Tapos
Okay. Yeah.
bisita,
Yeah.
sabihin, uy, ilang months na tayo di nakikita, mag-cheat day ka naman ngayon, di ba?
Oh.
So, kahit ano yung discipline mo, minsan
Okay. Okay.
nasisway ka
Okay.
ng
Okay.
news, di ba?
Ang galing
So, for
Ang
me,
ganda nung na metaphor na 'yan Ngayon ko lang narinig 'yon. Ngayon ko lang narinig yung metaphor na 'yon. Tama. So minsan yun nga, kumbaga sa stocks, kahit paakyat siya biglang bababa or kahit pababa siya biglang umaakyat, 'di ba?
yes,
Dahil because of a
oo.
certain behavior may nangyari. Parang
May
gano'n.
nangyari, oh. Or may
Unexpected.
balita.
May balita, gano'n. Ang galing
May
nun, ang galing nun.
chismis.
Oo, may chismis kahit hindi totoo, di ba? Dahil sa
Oo.
chismis umangat. Ganun, tapos yung pala, pababa pa rin talaga, no? False news
Tama,
lang, fake
tama.
news lang. Okay, ang galing, ang galing. So yung tatlo na yon na usually,
Yes, yung
tama, ngayon
tatlo.
ko lang narinig yung metaphor na yun, nakakatawa. May dumating, so kailangan mo kumain.
Diba?
Real life yun.
Real life,
Oo,
diba?
oo, tama, tama. Sige, sige. Sige, let's
So
talk
yun.
about managed fund ba?
Yes. Sige. Pero before, sige.
Okay, sige. Tuloy mo yung sa do it yourself. Okay.
Sige. So, kasi people are asking din, no, parang ano ba yung dun sa mga talks ko before, people are always asking, how do we know that it's time to do it yourself, no?
Yeah.
So ako, ang parameters ko dyan, 4 things. So the first one is time, next is expertise, capital, and then emotions.
Okay.
Now, time. Bakit importante sa akin yung time? So, eto siya eh. Let's say we're investing in the Philippine stock market. The market is open 9:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m.
Tama.
So ask yourselves, for the viewers, what are you doing during that time, 'di ba? Now for the lawyers, probably may hearing kayo, 'di ba?
Tama.
Doctors, baka may surgery, may clinic. For the professionals like accountants, engineers, architects, baka may client or baka may
Yeah.
kino-close na deal for business owners or sales. Or kung executive ka, probably you're in a boardroom, di ba?
Yeah.
Baka nagpe-present ka sa president, di ba? So, here's the thing. Ano yung ginagawa natin during those times? Kasi yun yung crucial na moments eh, di ba?
Tama.
We can study after the market, but yung trading hours, dun sa market
Yun
na
lang
yun, dun sa
talaga.
time na yun
Oo,
talaga.
oo, tama,
Oo,
tama.
di ba? So, time is very, very crucial and it's an important element. No?
Tama.
The second element is expertise. Now, there are people na hindi naman masyadong expert but because of continuous aral, 'di ba,
Learning,
like
yeah.
knowledge and skills, through time magiging experts. It's just
Yeah.
that probably yung learning curve baka mas matagal.
Mas
It depends
matagal.
on
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
people, 'di ba? The third one is capital. So yung capital, for me, ano siya eh, dapat malaki. Okay, so sige, medyo real talk lang, no? When I was starting, nag-start ako maliit lang talaga. I started with a minimum which is 5,000.
Oh,
So
yun
okay lang naman.
pag-open ng stock market account, di ba?
Oo,
5,000 pesos.
5,000. Okay lang siya to get the habit, to get
Yeah.
the discipline going. But, ito yung disclaimer sa mga viewers, hindi tayo yayaman sa 5,000.
Tama.
Okay? Why? Kasi, eto siya eh, sabihin na lang natin sobrang galing mo na trader ha, sobrang galing mo na broker, whatever, di ba? Sobrang galing mo na, you can double your money in a year, di ba? Hindi
Yeah.
lahat kaya yun, medyo
Yeah.
mahirap. Actually, in business, mahirap din yun.
Tama.
Double your money,
Oo.
di ba?
Oo.
Ang hirap nun, 100%, di ba? So sabihin na lang natin, sobrang galing mo. Pero kahit sobrang galing mo, kung 5,000 yung puhunan, after 1 year, 10,000 lang
Yeah,
yun. Di ba?
yeah.
Parang masasabi mo, oh, ang yaman ko, 10,000. Di ba? Parang hindi,
Tama.
di ba? So, pag do it yourself talaga, most likely, kailangan mas malaking capital.
Yeah.
Kasi kung malaking capital yan, sabihin na lang natin, meron kang, let's say, 1 million.
Yeah.
Kahit sabihin mo 10% lang, in 1 year, meron kang 100,000.
100,000. Not bad.
Di hamak na mas okay yun, di ba? 10%.
Kumbaga sulit yung time.
meron
Kasi di ba may time eh. May time kang gagamitin.
Yes.
So sulit yung time. Hindi man yung kung isang taon ka nagtrabaho, 5,000 kinita mo. Parang ganun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Diba? Yun. And then lastly, the emotion, di ba?
Yeah.
The emotion kasi is very, very important, lalo if you're trading, di ba? Kasi ano siya eh, yun nga, yung magka-cut loss ka na ba, tataas pa yan, you're hoping, di ba?
Yeah.
If you cannot manage that emotion, medyo mahirap yun, di ba? So, yun. So, if all check tayo dun, so we have the time, let's say, freelancer ka or business owner, wala ka namang masyadong, or na automate mo na yung business mo, gumagalaw siya even without you, di ba? So, we have time, di ba? Or expertise, medyo mathematically inclined ka talaga. So, okay,
Yeah.
or financial
Or willing
savvy
matuto.
person ka. Or willing
Yeah,
matuto,
yeah.
di ba? Or may malaki kang capital and you can handle emotions. By all means, maganda yung
Yeah.
maganda yung do it yourself
Tama.
na investment. Ganun siya.
Okay.
But kung wala yung factors na yon, I would suggest doon na sa managed
Sa
fund.
managed fund. Because someone is
Sa managed
managing, doing the things that you need to do for you. Parang
Exactly.
gano'n, di ba? Done for you, kumbaga, managed fund.
Done for you, yes.
Yeah. So can you give examples of managed funds?
Sure, sige. Yung managed fund, so ako, di ba, sabi ko kanina, meron akong 2 biases. Yung first na bias ko is stock market. So ako kasi I do it myself din.
Yeah.
Kasi, of course, I have time naman.
Yeah.
And then the second one, I also have a managed fund. So dalawa
Yeah.
yung sa akin, no? So bakit ko naman gusto din yung managed fund? Now, especially for the viewers, ito yung naging mindset ko before. So if we look back dun sa 9 to 3 or 9:30 to 3:30 na trading hours, no? Isipin natin, ano ba yung mas importante? 'Di ba? Let's say you're a doctor, 'di ba? Meron kang ooperahan na patient, or high-end lawyer ka, meron kang client or may hearing, 'di ba?
Yeah.
Or kahit sabihin natin executive ka that you're closing a deal, or yun nga, magpe-present ka sa board meeting. So here's the thing, eto actual what if yung investments mo bumabagsak?
Yeah.
And then meron kang importanteng gagawin. Yun nga, sabihin na natin board meeting or client presentation, whatever.
Yeah.
'Di ba? Anong iisipin mo? Kapag inuna mo yung investments mo, okay, na-save mo na siya, at the same time, baka kumita ka pa.
Yeah.
However, na-miss mo yung opportunity na to, na hindi ka nag-present, baka tinanggal ka sa work.
Or
diba?
responsibility mo yun eh.
Or yes, tama,
Yeah. Kahit na nga lang parent na may anak that you have to,
ganun,
dali mo sa
yes.
school or alagaan mo, di ba? Kasi ako parent ako, bro eh. Di ba?
Yes,
may mga times
yes.
na hindi ako pwedeng tumatrabaho sa oras na to kasi may anak eh. Alam mo yun? Naiintindihan ko na yun ngayon, di ba? So I'm sure
Actually,
people can relate. Gano'n.
Actually, baka mas mahirap pa yung dilemma na yun, di ba? Na kumita ka ng pera, tas yung wife mo, bad trip sa'yo na isang linggo, di ba? Baka mas mahirap na galit sa'yo, di ba? Di ba? Mas mahirap yun, di ba? So yun. So, ako kasi, sometimes I don't want to put myself in the dilemma na bakit ko kailangan mamili? Ano yung mas importante, di ba? Yung investments ko na pinaghirapan ko for several weeks, several months, several years, tapos mauubos lang ng ganun-ganun lang.
Yeah.
Or yung expertise ko, which is my natural business, di ba? Anong iwi-weigh ko? Anong mas importante? And then doon ko naisip, bakit ko kailangan mamili? There are moments na kung may managed fund naman, hindi ko kailangan mamili because I can get the best of both worlds. I will focus on where I'm good at, and I will let the experts focus on where they're good at naman.
Tama. Of
Ganun,
course, ang ganda nun. Of course, the only challenge as far as I know with managed fund is possible na mas maliit yung potential returns. Again, I'm talking about potential and not the reality. Kasi sabi mo nga kanina, you can double your money in doing it yourself. Sa managed fund, ano yung tingin mong average na nagiging return dyan on a yearly basis?
Ayun, depende. Actually, tama yung sinabi mo. Kaya nga sabi ko, if they have the four let's say we call it parameters, by all means do the personal, the do it yourself. Sige, mas maganda yung term mo. So do it yourself tsaka done for you. No?
Di ba?
Let's do it kasi do it for do it yourself, no? Kasi yung done for you, yung managed funds, medyo mas mababa talaga, no? So sabihin natin, it depends eh. O sige. So
average, your range. Yung range na nagiging returns na tingin mo sa managed fund.
Siguro ngayon, mga 6 to 8%.
6 to 8%.
6 to 9% per annum.
A year.
A year. Yes.
So not bad. Actually, not bad. If you have that extra money, diba? And that's making that average better than bank.
Yes.
Diba?
Oo, definitely.
Ayun. Again, hindi ka sobrang yayaman agad. Diba? Na, let's say, even if you have 1 million, 6% is 60,000 eh. Diba? Hindi ka yayaman agad. But, it's 60,000. Diba? Yes. Imagine if you have 10 million, the 600,000 na yun. Yung ibang usapan na yun. Diba? Ganon.
Exactly.
So, that's why you also have to work with and focus on where you're good at, like your business, your profession, and then make more money. Ako, yun yung principle ko eh. So that you can have that extra money to invest and work that money for you. Diba? Make that money work for you. Yeah. So, kaya nga minsan we're looking to so much with bigger returns. No? Kasi nagmamadali eh, or masyadong maliit pa yung puhunan eh. But really the reality is kailangan palakihin yung puhunan. Dapat dun mag-focus din eh, di ba?
Yes.
Palakihin mo yung puhunan mo para even smaller yung return, malaki na rin siya, nominal value.
Exactly.
Ganon.
Exactly.
6 to 9%,
exactly.
10%. Di ba? Malaki na yun. No? Actually, I've talked to a friend of mine and sabi niya, yung mga mayayaman nga yan, kuya niya has a big business. And ang parameters ng company nila, kumita lang ng 6% yung pera nila, okay na. Ganon.
Okay.
Kasi, kumbaga, pag yun na naging returns, okay na. So meaning, when you have big capital already or big money, alam nilang yun yung medyo safe na alam mo yun, na magro-roll out na 6% eh. Ganon. So, that's why 6 to 8%, 9% is actually good. Diba?
Yes.
So, meaning, ito ba yung mag-i-invest ka ng pera sa isang company and then they will manage it for you? Ganun ba yung managed fund?
Sige. Sige, let's talk more about managed funds now. So
Sige.
maraming klase yan eh. So let's say yung mga people hear about it, yung mga mutual fund or yung mga UITF, 'di ba? It's a part of managed fund. No? So basically, halos parehas lang yan eh, no? So ang ginagawa nila, kukunin nila yung pera mo tapos pinupool siya.
Tama.
Pinupool
Pooled
siya.
funds is also
Pooled
one
fund.
term eh. Oo.
Yeah, so pinupool siya and then yun nire-reinvest. So maganda din to for people who are starting na hindi ganun kalaki yung capital kasi pag pooled yung pera, just imagine lahat ng pera ng mga iba pang investors pinupool ka. So
Yeah.
para ka nakasabay ka.
Yeah,
So kahit
nakiride
wala
ka.
kang 'di ba? So kunwari kung sa do it yourself, kailan malaki yung pera mo, parang bumili ka ng kotse. Pag managed fund na maliit, let's say yun nga, mutual fund or UITF, para kang nakisakay sa FX, parang ganun. So
Okay.
sama-sama kayo. So lahat kayo dadating sa destination, pero yung chip in mo ang liit lang, parang ganun.
Tama.
So yun,
Okay.
so maraming ganun. So yung mga mutual fund na yan or yung mga UITF, ini-invest yan sa different funds of your choice din, no? So
Okay.
I don't want to go into detail, pero yung iba,
Tama.
stock market din eh. It's just
Tama.
that sa stock market, hindi mo siya iintindihin. Sila yung magmamanage, parang ganun.
Tama. Sa
And
managed
then,
fund na gano'n. Nice.
yes. Meron ding iba, let's say, yung mga VUL. Yung VUL, meron din kasi ako niyan. Di ba yung VUL naman is, halo naman siya na insurance and may investment naman
Tama.
siya. So maganda rin siya kasi it's managed fund na kapag may nangyari sa'yo, let's say, wag naman, di ba? Pero may nangyari, may makukuha ka.
Tama.
And then, hindi lang siya yung, kumbaga, it protects the past and the future. Parang ganun. Kung may mangyari, may makukuha ka. Kung wala naman nangyari sa'yo, makukuha mo yung returns nung ngayon.
In the future,
So,
yeah.
yes.
Ganon. So
Yes.
we have
And
the
then,
pooled funds, we have VUL, what else?
okay, ito yung isa sa mga favorite ko, no, and mga personal biases ko. I also go into bonds, no. So yung mga bond type of instruments, yan favorite ko rin yan. So in the previous video,
nabanggit mo rin yan eh.
Yes.
Shortly nabanggit mo yan eh.
So may mga classifications na government at saka corporate, no. So yung government, of course, government ang nag-issue. Yung corporate ang nag-issue. Ganun lang naman yun eh. So, ako, personally, mas gusto ko yung mga ganyan. Lalo yung corporate bonds, no? Favorite ko yan eh. Personal bias ko yan. No? Kasi ganito eh. Okay, for me ganito siya. Okay, yun pa pala, no? In this video, probably you've heard me say, for me, di ba? A couple of times. Tama. It's not because for the viewers, it's not because I'm being conceited, ha? Ano siya, kaya ako sinasabi na for me, because for me and for the thousands of my students na nakinig dun sa mga ginawa ko, dun sa system namin, this is what worked, no? I'm not saying that it's the only answer. I'm not saying it's right, it's wrong. But based on our own experience, for me, ito yung nag-work.
Tama. Kaya maganda naman yung ganun eh. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng sabihin, ito na yung best eh. Di ba?
Oo, di ba? Yun. So anyway, yung corporate bonds, kaya ako siya favorite kasi ganito siya. For me, ano siya number one, in a way, sige, just to explain the nature pala, no? Mag-i-invest ka one time, and then it has a fixed tenure, ibig sabihin fixed maturity kung ilang years mo siya makukuha. And then may fixed return ka and makukuha mo siya on a fixed period, meaning annual, semi-annual or quarterly, no? So bakit siya maganda for me? Number one, third in a year. Pag ganun yung nasa isip ko, regardless kung ano mangyari, let's say ngayon, may COVID, may pandemic, di ba? Hindi ka makalabas ng bahay. Pero sure ka, every year, meron akong 10% na makukuha. So, at least alam ko na sure ako, hindi ako natatakot na, baka bumagsak yung di ba?
So, ganun siya kapag, let's say, yung corporate bond, sinabi, sige, 10% a year, ito yung guarantee namin sa'yo. Di ba? So, kayo umakyat, bumaba yung market, merong pandemic, ito yung ibibigay ng corporate bonds. Tama?
Yes.
Okay.
So wala siyang connection sa economy or sa forecasting. Walang ganun. Okay. So yun maganda. Bibigay na nila yun. Yun yung agreement nyo. And of course, may paperwork naman yan. No? So sure ka doon, di ba? So for me, yun nga, maganda siya. At the same time, since binibigay siya on a periodic basis, let's say annual, semi-annual, or meron pa nga iba nagbibigay quarterly, ang kaganda dyan, pwede mo i-budget.
So nakaka-cash flow ka.
Yes,
diba?
Yun yung maganda.
Tama.
And ang pinakamaganda pa, it's part of also wealth protection dun sa building of wealth na shinare ko. No? It's also part of wealth protection because it preserves the capital. May
Tama.
capital protection. And
Tama.
for me, sobrang importante nun. Kasi ganito siya.
Hindi
The
nababawasan
capital
yung
or the
capital eh, 'di ba?
principal,
Tapos nagre-return lang siya eh.
sobra!
So para siyang time
Sobra!
deposit, 'di ba? Para siyang time deposit pero mas malaki yung returns. Na parang ganoon siya kung i-compare eh.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes. In a simplified term.
Yeah, it's
Yes, para
simplified
siyang
eh.
gano'n.
Parang ganoon eh. Oo. Ang
At
galing.
ano siya, it works for me. So it's a personal secret that I would share, no. Most of the things that I have, most of it lahat free.
Okay.
Lahat, most of it free. As in travels ko free. Yung gadgets like watch, MacBook free. Yung yan, recently I got a condo, lahat free, 'di ba? And the viewers might be thinking, bakit free, 'di ba? Free siya because yung capital ko, yun yung ginamit ko to earn the
To buy,
interest,
yeah.
and then yun yung pambayad ko ng amortization, no?
Yeah.
So ganito yung example ko. Sige, actually example. So the property that I got, so I got a condo. Ang sabi sa akin, ang options ko, two things. Either bayaran ko siya in cash and then may discount daw na
Okay.
sabi mo ng 10%, no?
Okay.
So, I was thinking at that point, 'di ba, let's say 5 million. Pag binigyan niya akong 10% discount, okay, meron akong 500,000 and then meron akong property. Pero
Tama.
wala na yung 4.5 ko.
Tama.
Binayad ko na eh. On
Tama.
the other side, ang ginawa ko is, I use that money, yung capital ko, yung principal ko, ni-reinvest ko siya, and then yung returns, yun yung pangbayad ko ng amortization.
Tama.
So on the
Tama.
onset, ngayon pa lang, meron akong property, at the end of the maturity, babalik yung pera ko. So
Yeah,
ibig
yeah.
sabihin, technically, free siya.
Tama.
And yun yung maganda
Tama.
for me, kasi hindi na uubos yung capital.
Tama. So
Kasi
that's how you use your capital, eh, no? That's how you use your capital. Ganun mo tinitignan yung investments eh. It can buy the things that you need in life because it purchases that eh dahil nagkakaroon ka ng parang regular income eh from your investment eh, di ba?
Yes. And yung concept ko dyan is, ayoko kasi ng back to zero. Di ba? Back to zero meaning yun nga, pag namili ako ng kotse, ng bahay, ng whatever, wala na yung pera eh. Back to zero pa.
Tama.
Imagine, di ba? If, yun nga eh, ilang client kailangan mo ulit i-close if you're into business or sales, di ba? Ilang clinics or customers ang kailangan mo. Ilang kung lawyer ka, ilang projects, ilang cases ang kailangan mo i-take. And then finally may pera ka na, pinambili mo, yes, may bumalik, pero wala din pera. So parang ulit ka na naman, back to zero na naman. Ang hirap ng back to zero, no?
Tama.
Yun. And
so parang you're recommending is ipunin mo muna yung pera mo. And then when you have that certain capital, i-invest mo. And then kung ano yung magiging returns nun, yun lang yung gastusin mo. Di ba?
Exactly.
Dapat ganun eh, di ba? That's actually the practice of rich people eh. Di ba? Sacrifice muna and then pag may na-invest ka na, yun na yung magagastos nga. Nagiging free na lahat. Ang ganda ng term eh. Ang ganda ng term na ginamit mo eh, na nagiging free siya. Kasi nga, naipon mo muna. So there's a certain sacrifice at first. Kasi may pera ka, ayaw mo gastusin eh. Inipon mo siya, ni-reinvest mo siya eh. So that it pays dividends regularly. Ang galing nun. Ang galing nun. So, you're doing that through corporate bonds.
Yes.
Diba? Which is a managed fund. Itong negosyo na to. May mga companies hindi sila nag-i-issue niyan eh, diba? Like say Petron, nag-issue sila like 6% or 7% recently. So, tapos nakatali rin yung pera mo, let's say 7 years. So, para siyang time deposit in a way eh. Tapos ang nagbabayad niya sa'yo, yung company. Diba?
Exactly.
Yun. So, ganun din yung sa'yo. You just have a certain groups na para pinag-i-investan, di ba?
Yes.
Parang ganun. Certain corporate. Ang tanong ko dyan, ganito, di ba? Maraming nang na-scam ngayon eh. Di ba? Na maraming ibang tao na nag-invest sa different companies, ganyan. Probably, our viewers would want to know how to spot a scam and ano yung mga parameters para wag ma-scam.
Tama. Okay. Good question. No? Thank you for that. I'm sure yung mga viewers natin would want to go into business or yun nga, they want to invest because they want the freedom, no? So ako it's close to my heart yung mga na-scam na yan, no? Kasi in a way it happened to us, no, multiple times din. It happened to me then personally. So ayaw ko yung mabigat yung feeling, no? So for me yan, sige, good question, no? Sige, we'll talk about that. So let's say there are people who want to invest for their kids' education, di ba? Or to have travel fund or for retirement, di ba? And then, yun nga, baka ma-scam, no? So, how to spot a scam? In my opinion, ulit So, for me, ano siya, I would look at what is the obvious or stating the obvious, if we want to call it that, no? Stating the obvious. What does that mean? To begin with kasi, there are two things. Sige. Number one, meron talagang scam talaga, which is yung mga meron talaga scam by definition. Ito yung mga fraudulent acts, no? So yung talagang may intention talaga silang manloko.
May intention talaga. Oo, tama.
Yes. So deliberate action. Talagang manloloko talaga sila, di ba? And then meron naman yung I would call it siguro negligence. I wouldn't call it a scam. Siguro negligence.
Actually, maraming ganyan. I would agree.
Yung negligence siguro kapabayaan, di ba? So merong so two things, meron talagang totoong manloloko at saka meron yung maganda naman sila na pabayaan lang.
Tama.
Doon sa napabayaan lang, we have to face that, no? Lahat naman it's
that's part of the risk. That's part of the risk.
That's part of the risk. Yes. I would share siga it's a topic na pinapag-usapan namin in one of my good friends. His name is Jerome San. Sabi niya there's a difference between risk and risky, 'di ba? Everything has risk. Business, employment, actually going out na, kakain ka sa lalo ngayon, going out literal may risk na, 'di ba? Dati baka mabangga ka lang or ngayon literal may risk, 'di ba? But it shouldn't be risky, 'di ba? Kasi ang sinasabi niya, it's risky if we do not understand. If we understand, in a way, nababawasan yung risk, 'di ba? So doon sa negligence part, of course there are risks, 'di ba? Wala namang 100% risk-free proof talaga. So may risk siya pero nababawasan if we understand. And if we get ourselves involved, 'di ba? So mas nagtatanong tayo, mas involved. Saan ba natin nilagay yung pera natin? Yung mga ganung 'di ba? Now, yung scam talaga, yung totoong scam talaga, ito yung mga thinking ko how to avoid it. No? So number one, let's also do our due diligence, no? Our research. No? So tingnan natin, is the company number one, stating the obvious lang tayo, is the company registered? Diba? Kung big company yan, dapat SEC. Diba? Kung mga sole prop or something, pwedeng DTI. Diba? So tingnan natin, is it registered? And second, is it registered as what? Diba? Let's say, they are registered as an agricultural company. Tapos nagbebenta sila ng medical equipment. So parang paano nangyari yun? So medyo kita mo na may anomalya na sa una pa lang. So dapat medyo inline siya, 'di ba? So yun yung una, 'di ba? Are they registered and registered as what? Second for me is magkano ba yung returns? Ito yung mga pag napapanood ko sa news, dito nadadali yung mga tao, 'di ba? Yung returns na ang ganda daw too good to be true.
Pag too good to be true talaga yun ang yun ang challenging .
Oo.
Marami pa rin naluloko, hindi ko alam .
Yes. So eto sige. So for our viewers, ito siya. So number one, isipin natin, magkano ba yung average na returns? Let's say ang average returns is 4%, 'di ba? Sabihin natin 4%, 4 to 5%. If we, in my opinion based on my observation, if yung returns na in-offer sa atin is times 2 or times 3 na normal, medyo okay pa yan. For me. So, let's say 4%.
Baka mas magaling lang yung ginagawa nila.
Yes.
Alam mo yun?
So, let's say times 2, times 3, ano ba yan? Mga
10-15%, ganyan.
Yun, medyo okay pa yun. 10 to 15% per annum per annum. Okay pa yun. Now, if more than that, yung iba, let's say 10% per month, yung ganun sobra, di ba? In 1 year, 120%.
Grabe
diba?
yun.
So, in my mind, ganito siya. Number one, ano ba yung negosyo ng kumpanya na to para kaya niyang bigyan ng ganun kalaki?
Tama.
Diba? Number one, kung ano ba maganda, furniture, kaya mo ba mag 120% sa furniture? Diba? Parang, hindi yata ako sure Diba? Diba? Let's say, ano pa ba maganda? Let's say, hindi ko alam bigasan, hindi ko alam Kaya ba yun ng 120?
Actually, ako naman, kahit kaya, if a legit business won't really give away all their profit.
Isa pa yun.
Diba? Ganun Oo. Ako lagi kong yun ang sinasabi ko I will not give away all my profit if kaya ko yung kitain. I will only give you something na masaya ka. Diba? Masaya ka sa return mo. Pero, ako nagtrabaho Dapat sa akin malaki yung profit.
Exactly.
Diba? Ganun
Diba?
Yeah.
Yun yung nasa scam yung mga tao kasi iniisip nila, uy, ang laki, 'di ba? Iisipin natin, siya yung nagtrabaho, bakit sa atin yung malaki,
Oo,
'di
eh,
ba?
gano'n,
So
eh.
must be may masama talaga silang balak, 'di ba?
Tama, tama,
Bakit
tama.
ibibigay sa atin yun, 'di ba?
Tama,
So
tama.
yun yung mga parameters
Pakagat
ko.
lang
And
muna sa
siguro,
simula, eh.
oo,
Kasi
'di
may mga,
ba?
"Uy,
Ano lang,
kumita, ganyan, nag-return." Ang dami ko na nakitang gano'n, eh. Ayun,
tama.
tapos 'di ba, so shouldn't be that way. Yun nga, kung ikaw yung
Yes.
magtatrabaho, pwede. By all means, you can do
Oo.
that, 'di ba? But if sila magtatrabaho, sa'yo lahat kita, ang hirap, eh. Ang hirap
'Di
nun,
ba?
gano'n.
Tama,
Yun.
tama.
Kasi investment, 'pag sinabing investment, wala kang work, eh. Iba yung meron kang
Yes.
ginawa, iba yung parang share kayo, ito yung gagawin
Mm.
mo, ito yung gagawin nila. Iba yun,
Yes.
kasi yun talaga, you will see. And laging yung mark to market, kung ano yung maging kita, yun ang magiging return nyo, eh. Di ba? Parang ganun yun,
Exactly.
eh. Kesa dun sa iba yung guaranteed. Yung pag sinabing guaranteed 100% a year, paano nag-guarantee? Kasi kahit ako talaga, negosyante rin ako, eh. Di ba? We're planning to build houses, and then gusto rin namin mangutang dyan, then nagbibigay ng
Mm.
return. Pero lagi kong tinatanong, magkano bibigay kong return? Kasi kailangan namin
Exactly.
kumita, kami maghihirap, eh. 'Di ba?
Mm.
Parang gano'n, eh. So, I can only give so much na happy yung investor, pero kailangan happy rin kami. 'Di ba, parang gano'n. So, being a
Exactly.
business owner din naman, I understand what you're saying, 'di ba? So,
Mm.
ipapa-manage mo sa ibang tao yung pera nila, dapat talaga sila yung kumita rin ng malaki, eh. Kumbaga, pareho kayong kumikita, hindi naman puwedeng too good to be true, gano'n.
Yes. Ano siya, win-win siya, 'di ba? So
Mm.
let's say, yun nga. So yung iba kasi kino-compare, let's say business and investment. So let's say into business ka. Siyempre mas malaki talaga yung business. Huwag mo
Tama.
i-compare sa investments. Magkaiba
Totoo.
yan eh. Parang orange and apples yan,
Yeah,
magkaiba, 'di
yeah,
ba?
yeah.
Pero for the investment, alam natin na it's good, mas ano siya, mas maganda siya compared sa normal. But it's not hindi siya kasing laki nga ng
Oo,
business mo, no? So
totoo, 'di ba?
kung gano'n kalaki, do'n ka mag-iisip, ba't niya ako bibigyan ng pera
Oo,
na gano'n
oo,
kalaki
oo,
ta's
'di
siya yung
ba?
nagpagod.
Oo, oo. Hindi na lang, ako na lang yung tatrabaho,
Oo,
susuluhin ko na
'di
lang. Kasi I mean, lahat na negosyante gano'n, Kung kaya kong
exactly,
kitain 'yan ng ganyan, ako susuluhin ko na lang, gano'n. Ba't ko i-she-share ng malaki, gano'n. So,
exactly.
unless siguro yun nga, yung parang iba naman yun, eh, yung parang ano 'to, yung mga nagka-crowdfunding, 'di ba? Yung kasi walang
Mm,
kasiguruhan din, nakikita, 'di ba? 'Pag kumita ng malaki, medyo malaki yung nagiging part mo. Pero
mm.
puwede ring ma-zero yun, 'di ba? 'Pag
Tama,
hindi
tama.
pumutok yung concept nila, gano'n. So,
Yes, yes,
gano'n. Sige, that's very great 'no. Alam mo, ang ganda ng usapan natin. So again,
yes.
for me, so simple na may dalawang klase lang, 'di ba? Let's just recap a bit. May do it
Mhm.
yourself, you can do it alone, but you have to pass the four parameters: time, expertise, capital, and then ano yung
Emotions.
emotions. No? Kung check mo yung
Yes,
apat na yon, then go ahead. Or
yes.
if you're willing to wait din naman, and at least on average return around 6 to 9% is not really bad. It's not
Mhm.
too high. It's not too good to be true. 'Di ba? But it's
Yes.
not bad, especially if nagtutulog lang yung pera mo at pinapakita mo siya. Then
Mhm.
you go for managed funds. And actually, you can also do both, 'di ba? Pwede
Yes,
mong laruin some of your money, then you're studying. And while you're studying, para hindi rin naman maubos yan, you also make sure that other people is probably managing your funds for you. 'Di ba? That's
that's
what
true.
you can do. And actually, yun nga, pag business owner ka or you're growing your own business, doon ka rin talaga dapat mag-focus, eh.
Mm.
Kumbaga, focusing on your own craft, growing it para mas gumaling ka pa, lumaki pa yung kita mo. Yun. And yun nga, so
Mm.
si Julian, guys, yun nga, he's connected to different corporations that are giving corporate bonds. So if you want to contact him, paano yun, Julian? If they want to connect with you, probably learn some more from you, kung saan ba sila pwedeng magandang mag-invest, no? How do they contact you?
Okay, thank you. Ito sorry, papahabol lang, bigla lang pumasok sa isip
Sige,
ko,
sige, sige.
Sorry. Ito pa, since we're talking about yung sa scam tsaka stating the obvious,
Okay.
ito natatawa lang ako, bigla pumasok sa isip ko. For those who are watching, 'di ba pag nanonood tayo ng news, ito isipin natin, yung scam ba, pag lumabas ba siya sa news, ano yung headline? Ano yung balita? 'Di ba? Usually, usually nagtatago na yung president, yung
Yeah,
officers, 'di ba? May
yeah,
mga umiiyak na scam na sila,
yeah,
nalugi na sila, 'di ba? And eto siya, since we're doing our due diligence, nagre-research tayo, if a company is featured for their good deeds, let's say nag-donate, nag-charity, or na-feature yung executives, medyo okay yun, check yun na parang,
yeah.
okay, legit business to,
Nagpapakita
parang
talaga,
ganun.
eh. Oo.
Pagka Oo, 'di ba? Pag ginugugol mo hindi mo mahanap yung mga tao, baka
Yeah.
walang Facebook, walang ano,
Yeah.
'di ba?
Yeah.
Wala sa news. Yun medyo red flag na yun. For me ano siya, it's a base, it's
Yeah.
nakakatawa siya isipin pero
Tama.
yun nga 'di ba? Pag never heard mo, medyo mahirap yun, 'di ba?
Mahirap, yeah. Actually,
Mahirap.
it just also reminded me na yung sinasabi mo nga negligence. Marami kasi talagang tao na akala nila na scam sila. Pero in reality, yun nga, napabayaan lang yung business eh. Minsan maganda talaga yung intention, pero let's say bumagsak yung negosyo. I know a lot of companies like that eh, na hindi na lang nila na-compute no, na magmamahal pala yung bilihin. Parang ganyan.
Yes.
Or let's say, masisiraan sila ng goods. Di ba? Hindi nila na-take into account yun. So, katulad nito, nagkaroon ng pandemic, probably maraming potentially investments na good companies na hindi sila nag-survive. So natural yung investment mo, hindi rin talaga magsusurvive. Possible eh. Possible siya. So it doesn't mean na scam. Nalugi yung investment. Di ba?
Yes,
Iba
yes.
yung nalugi yung investment kasi nalugi yung negosyo. Sa na-scam kasi itinakbo.
Oo.
Alam mo, tapos yumaman. Yumaman yung...
yun eh.
Kasi ganun yun eh. Yung nang-i-scam, yumaman yung nang-scam. Yung nag-invest, nalugi din siya eh.
Exactly.
Kaya hindi kanya mabayaran kasi nalugi siya. May mga ganong kasing company. Diba? So, I mean, at least we have to understand that na hindi naman lahat na porke nalugi yung investment na scam eh. Minsan mali yung term eh. And yun nga, because there will always be risk. Diba?
Yes, ang ganda nung sinabi mo, bro. Tsaka
ngayon wala din pumasok sa isip ko eh. Ngayon wala din pumasok sa isip ko na gano'n eh. Na yung scam, nang scam, yumaman. Diba? Yumaman eh, nagtago. Maybe ng ibang bansa. Ito, nalugi din siya. Parang mas malaki pa yung nalugi niya. Ganon. So, part ka lang nung nalugi. Parang ganon.
Yes.
So, unfortunate. Kasi hindi naman lahat ng negosyo nagsusurvive din.
Tama.
Lalo na during this pandemic. Ganon. So, ang galing. Ganda nitong kwentuhan natin, Julian. This is another great episode. I'm sure magkakaroon pa tayo ng more episodes. Magiging regular ka na sa show na to. Ganon. So, how can they contact you, bro? Saan kanila pwedeng kontakin para maybe they wanna invest with you or learn kung saan ka nag-i-invest? I know this time is not enough. But alam mo, if they can connect with you, I'm sure wag silang mahiya. So, how can they contact?
Sure. Yeah, so yun. Sa lahat ng viewers, you can reach me through my Facebook, no? So just type in Julian Pineda or at I am Julian Pineda. So lalabas na yan sa Facebook. And then kung hindi ma-click, ano na lang, send message. Kasi minsan naka-private ako eh.
Yeah. Best if you send message actually. Kasi minsan pag nag-a-add sa akin ng friend or malamang din sa hindi mo rin katanggapin lang eh. Maganda makilala mo, di ba?
Yes. Pero magpakilala lang or napanood ko yung video mo, ganito. Kasi yung iba parang add lang random tapos sabi ko, sino ba to? Kasi isipin naman, suplado naman tayo, di ba? Hindi naman po kami suplado. Siyempre, we just have to, siyempre may private life din tayo.
Yes.
So para lang sure, just send
us ano sumasagot naman. Tama yun. The same thing with me, I understand it. Saka marami na ako na-interview na gano'n eh. Sabi, mag-message lang para alam ko na napanood yung video and everything. So gano'n. So Julian Pineda and probably at I am Julian Pineda in Facebook.
Yes.
Right? So thank you very much, Julian, for this another wonderful interview and session with you. We learned a lot about investments. Ginawa mong simple yung something that is complicated, and I'm sure a lot of people learned a lot from this. So if you learned from this video, don't forget to comment the things that you've learned. If you learned from Julian and in this video. And of course, don't forget to subscribe in my YouTube channel. Share this video and tag your friends that you know will benefit from this. And again, follow us in Facebook. This is DJ Dimaliuat. And of course, Julian Pineda. See you again soon in our next videos. Bye, guys. Bye. So, recording na tayo. Yan, okay lang. Pwede namang i-cut yan. So, simula lang tayo ng konti. Sige, 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go.
Thank you again for having me. It's my absolute pleasure and honor. Nakakatuwa, no? Baka maging regular na ako sa show mo.
Maganda
yan.
Regular
talk show na.
Okay yan, Bakit hindi?
So lahat ng yes, thank you. Sige. So lahat din ng mga viewers, thank you so much for watching. The last episode we had 2,000
plus,
2,000 close to 2,900 sabi ng staff.
Wow.
Thank you. So yun. So ang dami, no? So for a topic na it's medyo serious, no, nakaganong views tayo, medyo maganda yung response. So thank you so much. I hope everyone learned a lot. And in this episode, I'll also make sure to add value to your lives, no? Sana hopefully makatulong. Okay. So yun. So sorry DJ, any question?
Yeah, share mo sa amin ano yung mga investments na ginagawa mo, and then probably when did you start? No? You share with us na paano ka nagsimula dyan sa investing.
Thank you.